Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
There's no doubting that Joker 2, or to go by his correct title, Joker Folie, has been a massive flop, both critically and commercially. But was this done on purpose by its director Todd Phillips? Because there were some major red flags prior to the film's release. Firstly, as a screenwriter, one of the first things you're told is not to give your film a foreign title. Secondly, rumours of it being a musical were rife, even before filming, and the casting of Lady Gaga further reinforced that rumour. So seeing this film is getting the reaction it isn't really that shocking. It's been largely destroyed by the general public, who feel betrayed that they were love-bombed into liking a character who isn't what they thought they were, after all. Like the Wizard of Oz revealing that he's just a mere mortal man all along.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
But here's the thing. I like this film. It is miles better than the original. As a filmmaking and an introspection into mental illness, this film works much better than the original. For me, the original Joker always felt derivative of the films it was aping. Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, and even Fight Club. And I just couldn't unsee some of the copy and pasting that the film had running through its veins. Phoenix is magical in the original, and that cannot be denied, but it just didn't grip me. The sequel feels original, like Phillips had something different and new to say. It just flows better as well, remaining true to what it's trying to say. And yes, what it's trying to say is actually the message we had in the original was false, which is why so many people are pissed off. But as an exploration into filmmaking, this is a masterclass in cinematography, acting, storytelling, and of course, music. And that brings us onto another point of contention, the music. People don't like the musical aspect of the film, but it must be said, this film is not a musical. The music in the film is woven into the narrative with purpose and reason. It's used as a framework for the narrative and never used without a purpose. And the singing, the music, and the mise-en-scène is always first rate. Now don't get me wrong, this is not by any means a perfect film. A lot of strands are unraveled and never concluded, and from a bird's eye view, what this film is actually saying, aside from everything we said in the first Joker isn't correct, I didn't want a sequel, nor for you to like it in any sort of way, is rather childish.
Mom! Mom! Mummy! Mummy! Mama! Mama! Mama!
What?
Hi.
But as a person who didn't like the first film anyway, I don't really feel betrayed. Instead, I feel like what Phillips set out to do, negate the first film, he executed that perfectly, and did it with some craft and style that most modern day films wouldn't even know how to do, much less execute. Phoenix is yet again stunning in the role. Lady Gaga is also great in a role that feels slightly more of an archetype of the fans of the first film than a fully fleshed out character. But she's still great in the role. I actually also appreciated, and by the way, we're moving into spoiler territory now, so just bear that in mind, that the film doesn't lean into the DC universe at all, preferring to keep things more vague. And the ending, which has seemed to have really sent fans into a spiral of unhappiness, really hit home hard for me. The killing of Arthur Fleck felt like the only way the film and the character could end. For Todd Phillips and Phoenix, who seem to have not really enjoyed the aftermath of the first film's attention, it felt like to remove the character from existence was the right move for those involved. You see, the thing is, some films are meant to be commercial hits and play into the cultural zeitgeist, and others are made to say something either personal to the filmmakers or personal to a situation. with little or no thought towards commerce. The first Joker film absolutely fits the first description, whereas the second film fits the second description. I know which I prefer, and it's okay that I do. Conversely, if you didn't like this film and prefer the first, that's okay too. But from a technical filmmaking standpoint, this second film is much better, and therefore I have to give it a 7, and I'm going to give the first a 6. But what did you think of the new Joker film? Let me know in the comments. Did you feel betrayed? Did you like the filmmaking? Did you like the music? Did you think the story really made no sense? And do you think the character that kills Arthur Fleck is a new Joker? Anyway, that's it for me. Do hit the sub and the notification button. And until we speak again, big love.